All right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Providence Lucha Talk. This is Luisito.
This is your boy, Jay Aguila.
And today we're going to do something different since it's almost basically halfway through the wrestling season. They always do a NXT or basically Superstar Shakeup or draft, and we thought about doing our own basically Providence Lucha Talk WWE draft. And it's going to be interesting who we pick. Basically, the rules for our draft, basically, we're going to have 12 picks per brand.
Hold up.
Wait
a minute. Church announcement. If you guys know what it is, you know what I'm about to say. You got to follow the Providence Lucha Talk on the Instagram, Facebook, the YouTube, as well as the Twitter account, Providence Lucha Talk. You got to listen to us on the audio content. You know, we're in the Apple Music. We are in the Spotify. We want to thank everybody for supporting us and just giving us those 5 stars and commenting on what we're doing today. But before we also jump in, just let's do a little recap of the go home event that occurred with NXT. The big question is, did they reach the 900,000 ratings?
No.
Damn.
Close, but no cigar.
Damn. Did they try to steal the show?
They tried at the end, but it was sloppy.
All right. So from what I didn't watch NXT, as you guys know, I'm loyal to AEW through and through, but I don't watch it because I guess I'm bad luck charm in a sense. However, let's see, Valentine Dream versus Finn Balor. Your thoughts?
It was okay. Everybody was just getting involved in the way, and it was just like basically it was a North American title mayhem in there. So basically, it was just Cameron Grimes got involved, then everybody started got that moment of shine, but it was just like, I would have wished this match wasn't interrupted, but Velveteen Dream ended up getting the win. We'll see what happened at the tournament on this Saturday, and the NXT TakeOver.
All right. I think Johnny Gargano also advanced to this ladder match. Your thoughts?
That not injury, but that botch was a little dangerous. But he was able to recover. We'll see if that will take part of effect in the story for NXT TakeOver. But it was a good match. I feel like Rich Holland and him don't have too much chemistry. Maybe that's what happened. But now that Rich is gonna be in NXT for a while, so hopefully they get either a rematch or we hopefully get to see them again.
All right. And Dakota Kai defeating Jesse Kamiya.
It was a quick match. I think it was just kind of to hype up Dakota Kai, but we got a return of Raquel Gonzalez. I thought when I was watching it, I thought she was gonna do this by herself, but we saw Raquel in new gear. She looks better, and I like that she's kind of like the giant of that division. So I fear for EO's championship coming this Saturday.
And with your thoughts on the takeover in general, do you think it's going to top the AEW Dynamite show on Saturday?
No.
Ooh.
They have good card, but I feel like it's basically watching something for free and something paid. So I'm still gonna watch both of them, but I think AEW has something planned. Maybe not. There's been rumors that we might see new people or new people in AEW, possibly. And it's going to be Saturday, so they're going to have the whole show by themselves. So the opportunity that NXT had yesterday on Wednesday to do a show by themselves, let's see what AEW has to give us on Saturday.
Are you surprised that Brian Meyer joined Impact Wrestling instead of joining his boy Matt in AEW? For those who don't know, Brian Meyer used to be known as Curtis Hawkins.
No, I feel like he needed to do something by himself.
Okay.
And let's see what he could do by himself. It's still weird hearing him as like Brian Myers. For me, Brian Myers is a reggaeton singer. I'm so used to that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, every time I hear the name, I just triggers like the singer rather than the wrestler. But I don't know. I will see what he's basically going for the for the TNA championship. For the
As
Impact.
well.
No, the Impact.
Oh,
EC3 is going
thought
for the.
this.
No, it's like this too.
Woo!
But basically, him and Eddie Edwards are basically battling it out. Um, but that's gonna be a good division because Eric Young also wants that title. He wants kind of like he's the OG of that company, so he's
Eh,
coming back for with vengeance.
So everybody who didn't make it on WWE is getting that TNT or Impact
Mhm.
championship belt. That is funny to me in a sense, but as well, these guys do deserve these opportunity personally, and I'm hoping for the best for Impact Wrestling. So, with that being said, I think what our idea, what Lucito brought explained earlier, I think it's going to take a while. So, Lucito, bring out the rules.
All right, so like we were talking, so the rules for the our WWE Draft 2020. So we decided to pick a brand each.
Yep.
I have Raw and he has SmackDown.
SmackDown.
So the rules for our draft is we get 12 picks for each brand. We could relocate or send back people, 6 superstars from our brand back to NXT,
Yep.
and we could steal 1 superstar from. So I could steal from him in SmackDown, and he vice versa.
It
But
does that happen at the end of the show or
anytime,
during anytime? Very
anytime.
good. Very
Um,
good.
and the only exclusions from that rule from us picking from each other and from the steal are the champions. So, for
Champions.
example, for my Raw, we have McIntyre, we have the Street Profit, we have Apollo, and also we have Sasha. And for SmackDown, we have Braun, we have Shinsuke and Cesaro, we have AJ Styles and Bailey. So those kind of like our untouchables for our brand, and kind of like our stable for our shows.
Facts. So, with that being said, the idea is similar to what's going on. If you guys didn't know, Triple H comment that there is going to be a draft happening real soon. So we were ahead of the curve anyway because that conversation was, I believe, was Wednesday. We talked about this on Tuesday, so we're definitely ahead of the curve in a sense, and we definitely want to share our insight. And if you guys want to partake, please, just write down in the comment who you think should be drafted on each end, who made the biggest boo-boo, what was the show stealer. Definitely partake with us, as this is already a post-production recording, but doesn't mean that you guys cannot share your feedback. We would love to interact with you guys. So I think, as tradition, Raw usually go first regardless
Mm-hmm.
on any event. So, Lucito, the floor is yours.
All right. So for my first pick, I'm getting from the wonderful NXT. I'm bringing somebody
Ooh.
back. Um, One of my main guys in NXT. Unfortunately, he lost yesterday. So I'm bringing my guy. Let's see if I find him. My guy, Finn Balor, as my number one pick for Raw.
Okay. So, one question before we continue on. So, since you're bringing up Finn Balor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also sending someone back. Are you are you also bringing someone down, or not down, but trade into NXT as well, like a trade off?
Yes. We
Okay.
have. Just give me 1 second. It is gonna be, unfortunately, it's not gonna be a ravishing move. If you get my drift, let's see if I find her over here. But my girl's gonna be. I'm sending back to NXT. Hopefully, she gets better in ring skills in NXT. So I'm bringing back down Lana.
Ouch. Ouch. He said it. Okay. So you took Finn Balor and brought down Lana. All right. That's a really good pick. That's a really good pick. Um, from the SmackDown side, right? I have a lot of great players, a lot of good eyes, but I also see some players that are also inactive. So, with this being said, the SmackDown will be sending off Ember Moon to NXT. Yes, Ember Moon, unfortunately, is still inactive. We don't know when is her return. And for that reason, and reason only, because I know she's a hell of a star, and I think NXT is more of her element. compared to the the Raw roster right now. From NXT, I'm gladly to announce that Rhea Ripley will be transferring up to SmackDown. That's right. I'm trading off Ember Moon for Rhea Ripley.
Let's see if
Holla at your boy.
that's a good move. One of my favorite NXT champions and performers. All right. I'm not gonna do anything yet. I'm holding my pick of steel later on. I'm gonna do for my second pick. I'm still picking from the Golden Goose NXT.
Mm.
I'm gonna do just to be added to the mix with Finn Balor, and we could also do NXT UK. By the way,
I really? I thought it was just NXT US.
It's NXT is NXT.
That's
It's the you could look at the roster too. They have current staff there.
no. I'm looking at the website. They're not mixed with the US. They have.
I think if you do current staff or current champions,
if we do current superstars, yes, but if you scroll down, is NXT and NXT.
Yeah, that's not. They're like unemployed.
Yeah, like nah, bro. You sticking with NXT. It's just the three brands that be on Survivor Series, my guy.
True. All right. So I'll do my guy, keeping with the Latin fusion. I'm picking Santos Escobar.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So I get a champion, and so I have an extra belt in my division, as well as
205 as well. That's crazy. Good pick.
As well as somebody that I could combine with Andrade and Garza, and they could be the real Legado del Fantasma.
Okay, dude, but who are you bringing to NXT with this trade off? Who's being traded off for Santo Escobar?
For now I'm gonna wait. They're gonna I'm gonna hold off. They could sweat it out a little bit. And
sweat it out. You're doing a trade though. Like you pick someone from NXT, you got to just switch it off. Like
so, all right. So I'm gonna do. I will keep her partner together, and I'm gonna send back down a veteran, Natalia.
Yo, okay. I see your strategy in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Very very interested. Okay, so the SmackDown will be drafting from the Raw division. Yes, I'm going straight for Raw. And who I'm going for is someone that has a lot of element back in I'm going to say 2016, 2017, when he brought the US title to SmackDown. He had a whole different image. He was still heelish. He's a great promoter. This dude is an amazing performer. I'm drafting from Raw, Kevin Owens.
Oh, you got one of my main guys. All right.
Hey, he was a big push during the 2016, 2017, or maybe 18 with that US title and being heel in SmackDown. He's like, we need someone like that person in the show. So yes, Kevin Owen is my second pick, drafted from Raw.
Cool. Are you sending anybody back down, or are you gonna wait?
No, because you're gonna take someone from SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you're gonna do something crazy any second now. So I'm just like I'm waiting for your third pick. So here's the moment of truth.
I'm waiting. We got 12. I'm trying to keep my heavy hitters. My another heavy hitter, especially Raw. We have 3 hours of show, and how everybody calls it Line of Giants. I'm gonna pick another person that's competing this Saturday for a major title. My guy, former MLW champion and big indie star, Karen Cross, with Scarlett Boudreaux. But my guy, Karen Cross, they come together. But I'm picking Karen Cross. So I'm building a all-star team for Raw. So I got a basically land of giants.
Okay, fair. I like that. You know what? Not hating, not hating. I'm going to go with my third pick, right? Again, snatching away, actually trading off. I'm gonna trade. Uh, oh, this is a good one. Uh, yes, I could do this. Oh, I only could do three of them. I'm about to trade a trio
Okay.
because they're a unit. They're a
So
unit.
you're gonna steal? You're gonna bring down or steal?
No. It's from NXT. I'm from
Okay.
SmackDown to NXT, so it is a trade off. Oh damn.
So you're gonna bring down people?
Not. I'm trading them off. Bringing them down sounds so harsh. NXT is way better than both SmackDown, and I'm bringing down this unit who came up pretty strong. Currently they're still in the SmackDown roster. But they're not been in show due to someone open their mouth, and it has impact not only them but the whole group as a unit. And I'm going to bring down the Forgotten Sons, and I'm bringing up, as you guys already guessed, you know it, I know them, we love them. I'm talking about the Undisputed Era minus.
Ooh. So you're doing three for
Yep,
three.
3 for 3
So you're gonna have.
minus.
So would that count as one pick, or are we gonna? I
It,
would count it as
because
three.
Forgotten Sons, they're a group,
Okay.
they're a package. You know what I'm saying? So Undisputed Era, I have to be fair. It can't be without Adam Cole. I mean, there's no way I could bring up Adam Cole. Adam Cole is his own superstar. So for the Forgotten Son, I'm bringing up Strong, O'Kelly, and Fisher.
All right. All right. So for my next turn, so I have Finn, a champion, and Cross.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right. So I need something that you want, but you can't have.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Since my women's division, I let go of two, and it's getting a little slim.
Oscar need her. Go ahead. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I'm gonna do my girl, well, your girl, EO,
Mm-hmm.
to be added to the women's division at Raw, possibly maybe after she loses the title this SummerSlam or the next pay-per-view. But
Okay.
now we could have the real Kabuki Warriors at Raw.
Yeah, sure. You said tomato, I said tomato. It's all good. My squad still stand. You know what I'm saying? We solid. We solid.
And since we haven't seen him on TV, there's a lot of drama and stuff going on
Well,
about him. I'm gonna bring down, since he hasn't been on TV and kind of out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna bring down a member of the Messiah.
Austin Theory.
Theory. Yes.
Okay. Austin definitely has a lot of talent. He definitely has a lot of talent. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So let's see. So I got a previous women champ. I have one of the best promo in WWE roster. I got a factor with a missing piece. And guess what, guys? I am definitely going for Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole, we're bringing him up to SmackDown to complete the roster. And who I'm bringing down from the SmackDown listing? Well, this particular individual we have also not seen since he was relinquished of his titlement of the IC Championship. It's sad to see him going to NXT. Maybe he could start fresh again, help build up other talent. I think he will be a great vet for the locker room. But SmackDown is trading off the Sami Zayn for Adam Cole, baby.
All right, so Sami Zayn. Interesting. All right, so Adam Cole. All right, so. All right, so for my next choice,
What? Wait, you just picked up.
Yes, Io. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. So it's me. All right. Cool. So my fifth, we're the bottom of the fifth of the draft pick. SmackDown is definitely starting to look good. You know what I'm saying? But I think from the Raw side, I think we could grab somebody that's going to be a little bit more entertaining. I'm not going to say he's much of an eye candy, but I think with in the SmackDown area, he's definitely going to bring some talent. You know, I think he's very underused, and even though he killed it on the underground, I rather see him more in highlight in performance wise. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my next pick is going to be uh, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler
Dolph
is my
Ziggler. You know
is
who
my
I thought
fifth.
you were gonna say because you said underground? Ricochet.
Yeah,
I was like,
Ricochet.
oh snap! I was like, oh, he's speaking because Lucha Underground. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It's Dolph. I mean, Ricochet.
So
He,
you taking the show stealer? Okay,
yeah,
back to SmackDown.
yo, that love flare he had with freaking Mandy, and
Mm-hmm.
I need that back. You know what I'm saying? I need him in SmackDown. So yes, Dolph Ziggler is my fifth pick.
Nice. All right. So
Uh, hold on. So far, you picked up Finn, Santo, Cross, Io. Am I missing someone?
that's it. You got one. That's okay. I'm in still on 5.
Oh,
That's fine.
oh, my bad. I thought you picked the fifth one. Okay, go ahead.
Like, for my fifth one, I I'm still thinking because Raw. I need.
You're gonna have to go again
Yeah,
after.
that's fine. I double whammy, which is good. So we are gonna send somebody back down to um
Ooh, how
NXT.
many is that already? Ooh.
I got 1, 2, 3. I got three to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not too fond of this person.
Ouch. That's a
Um,
personal issue.
no, just he's probably a good performer and stuff, but like I feel like he doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
Um, I have to send Humberto Carrillo back to NXT.
That's an obvious. Those who listen to Providence Lucha Talk wouldn't have to know that that was an obvious pick.
But
Like sent down.
he could, work, and you have the North American Championship. You have, like he's gonna have more TV time than at Raw. So Humberto Carrillo down to NXT, and I'm thinking because we have Apollo, we have big champions. We are gonna.
Hold up. This is gonna be your fifth pick, because
I'm dropping. Yeah, this I haven't picked. I moved somebody down to.
no, but NXT is
Yeah,
like Finn,
yeah. This
Santo,
is where the
Cross, Io, and
and this
then
this is gonna be the fifth one.
wow, you really used that.
Um,
Wow. Okay.
I'm thinking from. It's gonna be. I don't want to break this up too much, but we're gonna do my guy, Champa.
Ciampa sworn he never leave NXT. You're breaking his promise. Go ahead.
Well, he don't work for Vince. He works for me now. So, so
Okay.
he's coming up to NXT and fortify my mid card and potentially be a US champion and give Apollo, you know, trouble. So I have him. That's my number 5th pick, and my number 6 pick.
Yep.
It's gonna be. SmackDown, it's like it's so tough. You
Not
know what?
really.
I'm gonna give this guy an opportunity to be champion once again. I think he's held this championship before, but he's not being used correctly. Um, he was a champion in all of the brands and stuff. I'm bringing I'm stealing one guy,
Not stealing your draft.
drafting
Yeah.
one guy. And he's gonna give. He's been used okay in SmackDown, but I'm taking Matt Riddle to Raw.
Ah, uh, damn. He has a good story building up right now with King Corbin. All right. But you know how I felt about Riddle anyway. So kudos for you. Kudos. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Okay, so from the SmackDown side, bottom of the sixth this time, we're actually doing the official order. I've been drinking some of that crazy juice right now. When I think about SmackDown, right, I also got to think about different elements. You know what I'm saying? So far, I touch on the women's, I touch on previous tag team in North American in the NXT. I have brought over someone who's show stealer and such, but I also need someone to also bring more of a competitive side. You know what I'm saying? And who's not better to bring some type of more weirdness to the show then, and I'm bringing him up from NXT. I think I said that from the jump. I'm bringing up Dexter Lumis. Yes, I'm bringing up Dexter Lumis from NXT, and I'm trading him off for you know what? This is another person who's been pole he's like pole attractive to all accidents and incidents. Elias. I'm trading Dexter Lumis, a quiet man, for the loudmouth Elias. That is my trade.
Nice. And yeah, that's kind of smart move because Elias. I don't know, he's still recovering from injury, so
He's like prone to injuries. It's just
and
like
that Elias thing could work even more into NXT. His Elias gimmick, because it's kind of funny comedy because he could play to no crowd, which would be great for him, and he could get over. All right, so for the seventh pick, so I building story for Raw heavy hitters. I brought another championship, so we have especially for Raw Underground or that third hour,
right?
we could yes.
Okay.
For the third hour, we have cruiserweight in action and stuff, and other people who get opportunities. And the title looks better now that it's a black title instead of
Yeah.
And it's Santos Escobar. Come on, it's not too bad.
All right.
I'm thinking
Sure.
for. I haven't taken nobody from SmackDown.
Nope. Wait, didn't you?
No. Everybody from NXT. Oh, Matt Riddle. Sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
Matt Riddle. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's my okay. I'm thinking of using not a steal, but I'm taking somebody from Raw that I want to
You're drafting.
Just to complete the kind of not the story, roll it over from NXT to Raw, but to empower and like make my women's division a lot stronger. And especially now that Becky's out, when she comes back, she could have her waiting. And Charlotte Flair, I drafting your number one pick.
You're stealing Ripley from me?
Yes, sir.
You're stealing my wow. That's how you want to play this game. Okay, sure.
So Ripley, an added member to you still have a couple of spots. You could so you got basically an extra one.
You get one steal.
That's my.
I still got my steal. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes open. I got my eyes on your roster right now, and it's serious. All right, it's serious. All right, cool. So you decided to take Ripley. I I digress and I move on to still building up the women division. You know what I'm saying? The women division, we need more female of empowerment, and I feel that in Raw, yes, you have the Raw women titleman, but I feel like you're not using every player to your best ability. So, with that being said, I am going to draft over Liv. No, Bianca Belair.
Oh, you gonna
Bianca
break them
Belair.
up?
Yep. Bianca Belair with Naomi should be a beautiful thing. If not, her single run is going to be amazing.
That's a good choice, and keeping at least utilizing everybody together, which is pretty good.
And the best part is you can't take her.
True. All right, Bianca Belair. So, for my next pick, so we have a balance, kind of a little top heavy, but Raw, it's superstars and kind of the heavy hitters.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
So we have Finn, we have champions, we have former women's champions, and possible, future Raw champions. I'm thinking of, moving people along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And since I have Raw Underground, I need people to fill Raw Underground.
Ooh.
I have, potentially the 4 horsewomen of UFC, and keeping with the UFC theme.
You only get one. You only got one spot left.
I'm thinking of drafting from SmackDown.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a shocker.
Sonya Deville to Raw.
Ooh, she is MMA. That's a really good one. That was a good fake out. Good choice. Good choice right there. Sonya, Shayna definitely could have great chemistry for sure.
Because I could put her against them, with them. She's skillful enough to hold her own, and even maybe contend for the Raw Championship. She's been stuck with Mandy, so let's see what she could do by herself without the entrance being blurred out because of Mandy.
Okay, a lot of respect. A lot of respect for that. A lot of respect. All right. Since we are talking about strong up athletes, and again, sadly use one of your steals so soon in the game, and I think this one might hurt you once he loses to his match this upcoming Sunday. Again, this is our fantasy prediction, nothing affiliated to what actually happened to WWE.
That'd be crazy if it happens this way.
Just a disclaimer, okay? We don't want nobody get the misimpression, those who are listening thinking that we're controlling what happened. So, again, this guy right here, again, he has a big match, and I'm afraid he's going to lose to our great champion Drew McIntyre, and we are drafting Randy Orton to SmackDown. Welcome home, buddy. Welcome home.
Nice. At least he's being utilized fully, and there's a couple of legends that you could get rid of in SmackDown, possibly.
If the story is built correctly.
True.
Yes.
True. So, I still got 2 people that I could send back to NXT.
Oh, you did Sonya. Yep.
Yep. We could bring the former 24/7 champion Riddick Moss back to NXT.
Riddick Moss, really?
Mm-hmm.
And he's in SmackDown?
He's in Raw. He was in Raw Underground. He was 24/7 champion.
Wait, Roddick is already with you, so
I'm sending him back. He's my send back to NXT.
You're sending him back to NXT?
Yep.
Golly. All right. So who is going to be? Who are you finally bringing out from NXT, man? The world is waiting on this, man. Who are you bold enough to bring over to this division?
And I'm going to, you know what? There's going to be a double thing. So I'm going to send another 24/7 champion back to NXT to bring two people. So I'm bringing down to NXT, Akira Tozawa.
What is
So
going
that's
on,
my.
dude?
So 24/7, they had their chance. Shelton Benjamin right now, he's holding 24/7 champion. So Akira Tozawa and Rick Moss down to NXT. So that's my sendbacks to NXT. I'm done, and I'm bringing two of members of the tag team division just to give.
How? Wait, are you bringing? Okay, so let's just clarify something real quick. Are you bringing a unit?
Yep.
To NXT? Okay.
No, I'm bringing a unit from NXT to Raw. So I'm bringing two down to bring two up.
Oh, with that one pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Go ahead.
I'm bringing the Bivin Enterprises. They are the Indian tag team up to the main roster to see what they got. Because I still got Jinder in Raw. So I could put him with Jinder, and I have Jinder and Bivin Enterprises together whenever Jinder comes back from his injury.
My God, I can't wait until who you gonna draft from freaking SmackDown now. All right. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 left to pick out of NXT. However, I want to hurt Lewis' show in a sense, and I want someone that they're a big factor. I think they're they were overused over and over and over again. They did some stuff that I cannot repeat. A big man like that should not be playing basketball nor play golf the way how he was doing. Yes, I am drafting over the Viking experience.
Both of them? Ivar and Nice.
Their unit, yeah. Their team. I could do that.
Nice.
I'll figure out the logistics.
I'm glad that I picked up Bivin Enterprises, so I have, I have now available spot for my tag team division.
Oh yeah, so I know that. Trust me, I know I have some decent thing, but don't forget, I still got to steal. So whoever you take from me is like, I'm ready. Go ahead.
All right.
Who do you got now, boy? Who do you got now?
All right. So we have the United States Championship. I think I'm gonna. I can't send nobody back down to NXT.
Nope.
And the SmackDown.
I pick from my pile now. My pile.
That's okay. Just keeping it patriotic. And another contender, suitable contender, and friends with Apollo, and he used to be a former Olympian. I'm bringing Shorty G to Raw to be added.
You still got Jordan in the roster, and that man. Who knows if another miracle happened in Raw?
So Shorty G added to my roster. This is now I'm basically this is my bench. I'm fortifying my draft.
I mean, like so far, this is I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the 8th round right here. So we still got 4 more to go. I still got the opportunity to pick up people from NXT, as well as the opportunity to continue to steal back one of my people who you took from me. But hey, I'm patiently waiting. So again, from SmackDown, we are thinking more of our women division. You know what I'm saying? We are thinking about our stars. We are thinking about people who have a chance to help the story out. And yes, he did took out Sonya, but what if I took a team, not a team, but an individual of a team? And I'm thinking about the one and only. The thing is, like, I want her so bad, but I'm not sure if she could be like in the single, like they could be split up. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Liv Morgan. I'm picking up Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan. Nice.
Yes.
So you want a little bit of riot in your division.
I mean, I need to balance out the damage you did between Sonya and Mandy. Liv could definitely bring out more beauty, more finesse to the squad. So, yep, Liv Morgan's coming over to SmackDown.
Nice. So I have a variety of people, big, small, building, the mid card. I have people that could do both mid
Do
card
your
and
worst, boy.
um I'm gonna this person, just kind of disclaimer, in the picture they have a title, but they're not champions. Um he's the only person that's left over, and he's getting a big push in SmackDown. He's gonna get a greater push in Raw because he's gonna be propelled all the way to the top, and even possibly join the Hurt Business. Who knows? And he could be another muscle. And I'm getting
Okay, go ahead. Do
your
it.
boy,
Yep, go ahead.
Big E.
Damn. All right. All right. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did.
So now you get a strategic. Now you get one steal, but you get to pick between your boy or what's best for business.
Oh, what's best for business? Yep. I again, there's still what? This is what, the 9th round right now. So we still got like what, 2.5 more to go before I could choose my steal. So let me focus on NXT right now, because I don't want to hit him hard now. I got to hit him later when he at least expected. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here?
I just want to run by you just a quick thing.
Yep.
If somebody from NXT,
Mm-hmm.
just winging out there, was part of a episode, for example, from NXT UK was part of NXT, can they still be part of NXT to be picked?
Are you talking about Imperium?
Or some other people that partook from UK to... Oh,
if they're in the States, then they're definitely up for grabs.
Okay.
If they're in
currently.
the States. Currently in the States.
All right.
Because if Pete Dunne is in the States, actually he's part of the NXT right there.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, boy? He is my draft up, man. He's coming to SmackDown as we speak right now.
The bros away.
Yes, you took Matt Riddle, but I'm gonna have his previous tag team partner, Pete Dunne, coming up to Raw. To SmackDown, and I am bringing down from the SmackDown roster. I believe this person has posted a video on Saturday. Triple H doesn't even know what that all about. I respect Triple H. I believe there's not really much going on. I think there's more development for him in NXT. We're sending Lars Sullivan down to NXT for Pete Dunne.
Nice. All right. So my next pick.
So quick update. I said this is the 9th. Technically right now we're in the 11th round. So those who are following us on paper, thank you very much. And commenting down below of the era. But right now we're in the semi-final of the last 2 pick for our draft. So Luisito, who is your 11th pick of tonight?
This person hasn't been used for a while. He is part of a group with one of my members at Raw. He's a hit or miss, but he's a big superstar. I could bring him over and kind of continue the story. I'm gonna bring one of your moneymakers for SmackDown onto Raw once again. Roman Reigns.
Wow, really? You're gonna go for Roman Reigns? All right,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I only picked up I pick up RKO due to the fact that Roman Reigns have been out of action, and Kevin Owen, Roman Reigns.
True.
Kevin Owen, and Randy are definitely big stars that equal or go above Roman Reigns star power.
Definitely. And also, I'm also thinking, because I could put him back to the Shield, or he could join the Messiah and be not another disciple, but another. While he gets back into the rhythm of back in wrestling and stuff, because he's been out for a while.
Yeah,
And also, Seth Rollins might take possible leave of absence because his wife is pregnant. So you could drop one and bring up once again our former champion, Mr. Roman Reigns.
Well, again, I still got to steal, so you better just keep your eyes open for it because you ain't gonna get this person back
Right.
as soon as I mentioned.
And I gave you an assortment now that you could be like, this is gonna be tough.
Oh no! When you hear who I steal back,
And also, I'm surprised we haven't picked one of your main guys. Possibly could be one of your next ones. We'll see if he ends up in the draft to SmackDown or Raw.
SmackDown or Raw. Yeah, so it's definitely from the NXT. You know what I'm saying? In the NXT, we have all type of champions. You know what I'm saying? Raw picked up the women's champion, picked up the cruiserweight champion. But what would happen is the big man himself decide to show up to SmackDown and couldn't find Roman Reigns, but have to see him again in Survivor Series. Yes.
Coincidence? No. Is this planned all the way?
Yep. It's been part of the strategy since day one, and it's going to be definitely worth my trade-off of SmackDown. Gonna send some Basuda down. Mojo Rawley would be rejoining his friend Moss down in NXT, while SmackDown open arm embraces and love the singer, the dynamic duo. He was the first ever double champion of NXT. Technically the second, but officially the first double champion that we witnessed during the American Bash. You know him, I love him. Keith Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Lee is the big man in SmackDown. And maybe the third member for the New Days. Who knows?
That'd be interesting. But he could replace, instead of Rumble for the Shield, they were thinking about Cassius Ohno and they got Roman Reigns. Now that New Day unfortunately lost Big E, the big muscle, he could be the muscle or temporary guy for New Day. That could be a story there.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, dude. 12th round is draft. Who's gonna be, man? Who are you gonna hurt me with?
Who's gonna be my Tom Brady? I have to make,
Ooh, good reference.
This is gonna be a tough one. Let's see who you got. So, New Dates alone. Let's see. Well, since let's see. For SmackDown. That's gonna be. Now it's when the picking gets slim. Let's see. So we already got Riddle. Sami saying it's go on. Shorty G's, former Olympian, into it. You know what? I'm gonna pick Mr. I know he won't be able to get the championship now because he's gonna be in Raw, and he's only missing one title to become a Grand Slam. But I'll give him another title run, or even he could be a great addition to my team.
Yeah, you want to do that? All right.
We're gonna have so I think making this move might make, unfortunately, SmackDown the B show once again. And I'm not trying to hoard anybody, but he needs to have a spotlight. And since Raw is red, I'm picking the Bro Kick. Sheets.
Yeah. Word. Okay, cool. Because like the development that he has right now is with Big E. Well, actually continues on in Raw. So you're trying to maintain the hype. And you know what? That's not a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, you could have went with one of the tag teams, especially the Usos would definitely been a good add-on for Raw.
Especially Roman Reigns and stuff. But
you
I'm making a little chess move and see who you have a lot to choose from my
Oh no, the steal is obvious,
Yeah.
guys. If you guys know me, my 12th pick is my steal, and this man had the audacity to take this person away from me without no hesitation. Too, I was like really, I was like surprised, being like, oh, word, this is the person you're gonna take from me, and I'm like, you know, again, if we recap the people that he drafted from me, right? He drafted Rhea Ripley, he drafted Sheamus, Roman Reigns, Shorty G, Sonya, and Matt Riddle, right? Now, everybody asks you this one question. Out of all those people he just drafted from, who is the one person I least hate? Think
Okay.
about it. Think about it. All right, cool. Now, if you thought it was Roman Reigns, you are wrong. Keep Roman Reigns on Raw because he need more TV time than anything. So those 3 hours benefit his ass. Shorty G. Shorty G is definitely not one of my favorite people in the world. He's not least favorite people in the world. He's definitely, do what you want to do as a jobber over there in Raw. Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville definitely had a great story building up with Mandy Rose. But again, so far that's the only story she had. The idea of the MMA in the underground for her is definitely mostly idea, but hey, she also is not my favorable person. Sheamus. As much as I want to see the Grand Slam momentum build up, Sheamus as well needs more competition, and I think competition for him is best at Raw. So, with that being said, yes, people, you predicted it, and it's right. I'm stealing back my number one pick, the women NXT former champion, all right, Mrs. Rhea Ripley, back to SmackDown. Yes, that is my 12th pick. That is my steal. You do not touch her like that. The way how we have our women division built up is perfect for her. It's perfect. Bianca Belair, Naomi, we have freaking Nikki Cross, we have Mandy Rose, now we have Liv Morgan, we have freaking all these other great wonderful women that's going to be able to like do a great job for SmackDown. And with Rhea Ripley facing Bailey for the titlement, or Asuka for the titlement, it's going to be freaking awesome. So yes, that is the 12th pick of the night, and that's how we end this fucking draft.
I was like, let me put him in a spot that he has to like choose.
What spot, dude?
Your boy Big E. I was like, all right, let me capture Big E.
You know what?
That hurt a little.
Yeah, it did hurt. Like when I'm thinking about it, yes, I could regain Big E back to SmackDown. But again, Raw definitely going to give him more TV time with Sheamus, with Roman, with soon to be Prince Ray, Drew, Bobby Lashley. It makes sense that Big E definitely has to be separated from New Day to at least be more contendship for a belt. And what is a better belt for him than the WWE Championship,
And also he could go both. And at the moment, both members of the New Day, they either injured or doing some other stuff on the side or recovering from injury. So it's a good time for him to veer off and do his thing and possibly reconnect. Maybe WrestleMania, SummerSlam, some other time, or maybe next year's draft. We'll see what happens.
Because again, if we think about it, I have two dead weights alongside with other people, but my two dead weights are each member of New Day. You know what I'm saying? Xavier Wood seems to not fully recover or cannot be in the Performance Center or the Thunderdome this Friday. That's keep your eyes open for it. The first episode being recorded is going to be in the Thunderdome on the Enway Arena. So he's not clear to performance. And then you have Kofi, who said he's going to be out for maybe 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So in 6 months, we could maybe see Big E being the heavyweight champion in our universe. Again, clarification, this is our universe. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen in the actual draft. So again, let's make that clear. So Big E being part of Raw and being heavyweight champion, also with the 4 visit rule that they were doing before, he'll definitely be able to see his friends and do what they have to do. But is going to be a whole different level. Big E deserved to be a champion once again. He did the tag team, he did the NXT, he did the IC. Let's give him the freaking heavyweight belt.
And it's about time, yeah. And I like that we both kind of like we went our normal stuff, but like you go from a good good beginning, good middle, good end. So you have a variety of people that could build stories on the Spirit era. You were able to capture all of them. I was thinking about them in Raw, but I was like, they not sometimes they're too small compared to the people that everybody else who I picked. But I feel like they could run the same way they ran NXT. They could run SmackDown, especially the New Day's out. They they could cause chaos and be a new era, kind of shock the system.
So my biggest worry was mostly with this draft pick, which I think it was well done in a sense. Of course, we had some little minor, setback, but other than that, as a first show doing this, it was really fun. My worry was mostly that you was going to take Adam Cole once I announced the Undisputed Era, because I figure units are definitely counted as one.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that you didn't focus much on the tag teams like that, is just maybe a couple that you did. I was really shocked that Adam Cole, you didn't like think of like, oh, let me add this to my roster to see if you use his steel for it, because then you would definitely put me in the pickle between choosing Adam Cole or Ripley for sure. Like honestly, I was worried about that, but Keith Lee, I definitely had him in the back pocket. I thought he was also going to be one of your earlier pick. Other people that I was thinking of too is Dominique. Dominique also could have been a good pickup.
Well, he could be part of maybe Retribution. We don't know where Retribution could be.
Oh, he's too tall. All those
but I'm saying
Retribution are less than 6 feet. Get out.
True, like, but we can see, because the way I'm seeing it for the especially the tag team division, I'm kind of like hurt about that you took Bianca Belair. So I think Montez Ford might be a little distracted, but that's good because they could drop the title and build story with other people. But I was thinking, especially for Biven Enterprises, bringing a new fresh face onto the division. Yeah. Since AOP is out and Viking Raiders are out, bring somebody new and fresh and build story, especially somebody of their stature and height that could be a replacement Viking Raiders. So, and they also have a mouthpiece, so they can't, I could kind of please and kind of like get the attention, especially of the Indian culture, as well as I have, what is his name? We have Jinder Mahal as well that possibly could be part with them. So it'd be kind of interesting how that potentially works out.
Bianca Belair is definitely a nice add-on to the Street Profit, but again, what we witnessed with how they would utilizing her and sending her to the main event show, then her being part of the story of Street Profit, it definitely showed that her moving to SmackDown, she'll definitely be able to get some TV time, especially with the women division. Like her, Naomi teaming up, going for the tag team belt is ideal, or her going for a single run, competing, going toe-to-toe once again with Ripley for the SmackDown championship belt in our universe. Once again, people, please understand that it's not the real thing. It seemed more fitting in my mind. I focus more on picking up like women that I think I picked up more women than you did throughout this draft. I
think I got 1, 2. Well, I got 2. You got 3.
Yeah. So I focus more on 1/4 of my pick on women, because one thing I'm seeing in my division is that we are not being consistent and building up. And the people that are opponent to like great stars like Lacey Evans, Lacey Evans, Naomi, or even Alexa Bliss, what I'm saying, are either their tag team partner or someone that they're co-host with. And we need more players in that roster to try to make it more interesting. You definitely took the Cruiserweight. I think the Cruiserweight definitely is a good spot to focus on Raw, since you guys are a 3-hour show. But for me, Undisputed Era, like you mentioned, could definitely bring up the hype that New Day was bringing in. Adam Cole definitely could do a single run or work as a unit.
Imagine also AJ Styles like Adam Cole. That's New Japan all over. Like that's
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't pick him up. I was like,
I was
wow.
like, let me. That's what I was like. Let
Oh
me
wait, no,
build.
no, no. He was off limit. That's why. That's
Yeah,
why
no,
that he
that
did.
true. The champs are off, but that the way I was thinking, it's like I need, especially for Raw, beginning of the week, I need names, superstars. I need like heavy hitters. I need big guys, and
Mm-hmm.
even some athleticism from Jody the Sorority G that you could pull people into like tournaments and stuff. But I had to give. I know it's not the same title, but give Finn Balor another chance to that title. I know it's not the Universal, but him get the championship once again, kind of like
Or the
redemption
U.S.
story.
because I don't think he ever won the
True.
U.S.
But I know
I,
he was the first Universal Champion, and kind of
he
due to
was.
injury, he was, had to give it up. But give him a chance. Imagine him and McIntyre, him and Lashley. Like, I know we've seen that in Lashley for the IC title. That was a little
I
a
mean,
mess.
you picking up Cross itself.
Mm-hmm.
We left NXT with Johnny Gargano, and we left Valentine Dream with other competitors that are going to be part of the ladder match this Saturday, to be the show. And of course, some of our pick that we sent back can probably help them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What is
But
it? The Forgotten Sons, they could you know what I'm saying? Like redo their packaging and stuff back in NXT. At least maybe get some TV time. At least the pair. Not so much Riker, but we could see repackaging and stuff. Sami Zayn back in NXT, that'd be a good move, especially for the North American or even the NXT. I don't think he ever won the NXT championship. He competed for it, but
no, he won.
he won it, so he could similar to Finn Balor go back and go.
He lost the belt to Kevin Owens.
Okay,
And then he injured Kevin Owens injured Sami Zayn badly, where it took him a year later for Sami Zayn to be moved to Raw. And they tried to continue the story from NXT, but didn't work.
Yeah, same thing with the people that we sent back to NXT. Natalia, she could be a veteran voice and kind of like train and
Mojo
help.
Riley, Roddick,
Elias, it's gonna be entertaining if he
Lawler
wants to
Sullivan could definitely try to
start basically restart what he was doing in NXT and kind of propelled back to Raw SmackDown done correctly. I feel like
it's not that we don't like him. It's just like the packaging that was provided to him was not that great within the year or two that they've been on SmackDown or Raw. So understand, guys. We thought more entertainment wise. I believe that Luisito taking the players that he took from SmackDown in the pickup is just more eye attraction for Raw, which is needed for it try to be the A show again. But with my pick, I believe SmackDown could definitely be tied for the B show between Raw, and NXT could once again continue to be the A show because again they pull stars out of their ass like there's no tomorrow.
And they could even get free agents. There's a bunch of free agents available in New Japan, Ring of Honor. Who knows that they could buy people out? Even the people that they got from Evolve, we haven't seen those people yet. I know they acquired some people from the indies, a couple of indie companies. So we might see news. I feel like we grab the people that are prepared and mature enough from NXT up to our brands and given enough spots and time for NXT that they could develop new talent or people that are ready from the indies into NXT, which could be a new resurgence of new talent.
And I mean, for those who are listening, what about Candice Ray? What about Mia Yim? What about
her man gonna make money? You got Keith Lee. He's gonna hold it down for family.
Tegan Knox, Martinez. Those are bets.
Yeah,
yes,
I was thinking one of the ones that I not regret not picking up, but one female that I wish I would have picked up just to change up, maybe see her against Nia Jax, especially Raw. Raquel Gonzalez. She's basically like the taller, bigger female in NXT, just to see kind of like we have two heavy hitters in the ring and at least maybe some competitions for Nia Jax. But that's one of them that I wish I would have, that's kind of honorable mention, but that would have been one of my extra picks if we had more picks to go.
Yeah, I think my honorable mention would have been Dominique from NXT. He definitely would have been a big pickup. I was thinking about Robert Roods, but again, he has not been in the show for quite some time, and I thought Luisito was going to send his ass to NXT.
I thought about it, but I was like, let him, because I was thinking, him and Dolph Ziggler together, good, but even separated, we'll see now. Maybe they got repackaging or something, or even if I don't think it's gonna happen, but we could get his tag team partner from I think he's an NWA, and they could make another beer money backup and Raw or something could happen. But we'll see. I was just like, he's injured at the moment, out of sight of mind, and he's chilling in Florida.
Same with New Day. Ember Moon, I still love you. It's just I don't know when you're coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the Twitch world, and I don't know when you're coming back. So yeah, I had to pick up Ripley while she's hot. That's a fact. All right, guys. So that is the first draft of the Providence Lucha Talk. If you guys enjoy it, if you guys have feedback, or you have your own listing or recommendation of who we should have picked up and such, please comment below. Make sure you follow us again on the Facebook, on the Insta, on the Twitter, on the YouTube. Those are the areas where you could comment and share your feedback with us, and we'll definitely be able to correspond and have a great conversation and interact with you guys. If you just listen to the audio content, you are listening to the YouTube music, you're listening to the Apple Podcast, you're listening to the Spotify, please make sure you give us the thumbs up and the 5 stars. And then once again, we love you and we thank you again for taking the time. And you guys have been doing the big 2 words right here, following us, and we love you for that for sure. So with that being said, signing off, this is your boy Jay Aguila.
This Luisito.
And we say good night.
Good night.
Deuce.